Alright guys, tonight on the stream we are going to have the Unknown Soldiers Wednesday night scrim sponsored by Omlet Arcade. So we're going to go ahead and get this bitch started. Let's go ahead and switch screens real quick and mute this music and get things rolling. So, as always, Omlet is going to provide tokens for first, second, and third, and then us as a organization are going to put up $40 towards the winning team with the most kills at the end of 3 rounds. So, basically, that's just an incentive for you guys to frag out as much as possible. So let's see what this plane line is going to be tonight. So in about 14 seconds, we will figure this shit out. Look at the little circle of Huddle JXP members. Imperial's trying to get in on it. Alright, so let's see where this line's going to have us headed to. So we're basically going to go from Zakari all the way to Lipovka. So not too bad of a line. I expect a lot of people to basically jump the very center. So we should definitely see a bunch of battles at Raz, School, Yasnaya. I have a feeling I'm going to see some Milta action. As always, I love to see some Pachinki. And I definitely think people are going to be all over North and South George as well as crates. And from what I can tell, it does look like 1 or 2 teams are heading to Zakari right now. And from what I can tell, that looks like it's going to be XLR8 and War Criminals. So let's go ahead and check in with these teams because they should be the first to land and see what happens between the two. I haven't seen that parachute yet. Well, what was it? The purple one to the left. Just said space on that shit. So let's zoom out just a little bit and see how far XLR8 is just up the hill. And we're going to have War Criminals just down the hill from them a little bit. So Striker, I believe, is going to get our first kill of the game. Courtney taking some shots onto C-Dub. Nothing seems to land, though. Also going to have, I think that's Chewy landing some shots right there onto Courtney. I think only maybe 1 or 2 bullets may have landed, though. Her and Jay were able to get to the 2-story and the 1-story safely with no problems. Chewy checking it out, trying to figure out what their next move is. And let's see what else we got going on. So we do have a whole bunch of teams over by Yasnaya, and we had a very hard zone shift right now, so it went very north. So definitely a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. Let's go down to Milta real quick, check in with Odd Gamers. They're going to have Team 12 not too far away from them right now. Who is on Team 12? And I think that's one of their guys. We're going to head out of here. Let's go over here to United Front. Trasher right now going to be knocked as well as Striker. And Thrasher right now is going to be knocked as well. So let's see who is causing this damage to this team. So it's going to be Team 15, I think, but MJ right there trying to play some shots on them as they're moving into this apartment building. And MJ is the only one standing right now. As you can see, Insomnia and Spavi looking through those windows trying to get... No, MJ is going to be way too far away for them to do anything right now. Definitely has the right idea to try to live on longer in this one, to try to get their team some points. I don't know if anybody's been watching my streams each week so far, but I have been streaming for the Gator League. So Chewy right there is going to knock Hades. Let's go back up to Zakari real quick, see what's going on up there. And Chewie gonna knock Courtney, and Drake is gonna thirst her with that Uzi. And thank you to Avery for filling in as my stream monitor tonight. She definitely does a very good job. So eventually I would love to find somebody to do this full time. Maybe I can sweet talk her into doing it for me. But we will see. Definitely appreciate everything she does for me though. Alright, so you're going to see birds up there on the hill. And let's double check. Yeah, Birds is going to be the last one standing for Team 2. So good job to War Criminals to defend Zakari. Let's go over here and check in with the machine. So it's going to be Frenzy, Izzy, McBadboy, and Mr. Black. They have Team 7 just across the street from them, and that is going to be War Team 1. So you're going to see Critch, Cynical, and Reaper and Lickmong. They're going to be a little spread out from each other. Definitely not a bad thing if you have a very strong team. The more angles you have to put on people, the better. That's just my opinion. Some people will not agree with it. But if you actually think of it, bullets coming from all different angles, somebody can't hide behind an object when they're coming from different spots. They don't really know what to duck behind, shit like that. So you're going to see Critch is currently knocked and got very lucky right there. That nade actually exploded on that roof. It looked like it was going to land right on top of him. So Frenzy going to be knocked as well. Lickmong moving in with a vehicle now. And Reaper should have no problems getting the revive on his teammate. And Frenzy should have no problems as well. Alright, let's see who we should check in on next. We're going to have teams actually more spread out than I have seen in our past scrimmages. So the closest ones we should have action between are the ones we're watching right now, which is the Machine and War Team 1. So as teams start to rotate toward this northern zone, we should see a little bit more action. Who is dropping these guys? So Cynical going to go out right there by Mr. Black. Rocking the same M4 skin I have. I love that thing. The one I actually love the most is my Halloween AK skin. That thing will mess people up in a heartbeat. It puts scarecrows down on the ground, and when people tend to rotate, they think it's people and just unload on these things. It is absolutely hilarious to watch, or if you have one yourself, just stand back and sometimes just watch them. Alright, so we do have one member of the War Team right now in the same apartment building as the Machine. You can see Reaper trying to throw some frags across. Nothing landing at the moment. Lickmong, if he can get a running start, will have no problem making it across. That is one of my favorite things to do on these apartment buildings as well. So you can see they are on, what was it? I think the second floor, and they will be making their way up to the Machine right now. And that did not work. So he actually almost killed his teammate right there with that frag grenade. So had a unlucky bounce off the door frame. And here comes War. And down goes Lickmong, but he did get Mr. Black. And then Frenzy is gonna thirst him. So let's see where the rest of his team's at. You're gonna have Reaper knocked on the first level. And Critch gonna knock Izzy right there. Let's see if we can get to that one quick enough. And he does have a pretty good spot, and that Uzi is insanely deadly up close. Oh, he's going to get another one. This time Mr. Black is going down. So he's going to have two guys double team him at the same time. And the machine is going to come out on top right there over War Team 1. So good job right there to War. Getting a couple knocks, but it wasn't enough to eliminate the machine from round number 1. So you're going to have Team 8 just off in the distance a little bit now. Not close enough for me to stick with it. I'm going to go ahead and rotate to a different team. Let's switch up here to Team 20. Let's see what Team Synergy is going to do here against Silent Mercenaries. So they are not too far away. But it is not going to be enough to cause anything to go on at this moment. So Team 20 is going to rotate a little bit in a vehicle. And let's see who. And are they rotating? And they will be going right by them. And going to crash the buildings right in front of them. So let's go ahead and stick with this battle and see what happens. Over LOL pushing that 2-story red top house. And then Diablo is going to be sitting in the UAS. Bobman is in the little shack, and he's peeking. Diablo was able to make it inside with over LOL. You can see Poppy right there throwing some nades through that second-story window. Nothing really landing. Diablo getting some shots landed on him. And Bobman going to get the knock on Diablo right there. So now it is just going to be over LOL. And he is going to get knocked right there by Poppy. So it's just up to Imperial and Spooky on the hill. And Spooky going to take down Poppy with the VSS. Thank you for the follow, guys. Unfortunately, I can't look and see who is doing it. I'll have to do it at the end of the first round. I would like to get a monitor soon, so I would be able to talk to you guys while I'm doing this. It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. So, Team Synergy placing some shots onto Imperial. Imperial, they're going to get knocked, and it is just going to be down to Spooky. So let's see if he can rotate. Going to see some smokes coming out right there. And yep, for a second I thought I was seeing things on my screen, and that was not the case. So let's rotate over here to Critical Force. It's going to be Team 5, Team 17, and Team 6. You can see 7 Sins right there, as well as Most Wanted. So Uli gonna go down right there by Kingfish. And gonna be knocked in return by Clout. So Peril's still gonna be up for his team over at School Apartments. And Critical Force gonna have 4 members standing, whereas 7 Sins is gonna have 3. Wonder if Peril can third party these guys at all from that distance. And you can see him trying to shoot Clout in that window right there. And Spooky taking down Poppy. And as Critical Force rotates, Killsharp is going to get knocked right there by Clout. So actually pretty good position in that open window. And then now you can see Peril trying to place some shots onto, I believe it is Killsharp right there. And one of the War Criminals member is going to drop one of the JXP guys. I want to say it was Snatched. Peril going to be dropping Kingfresh now, so having a pretty good shot from that distance, getting some kills. And Cloud is gonna jump out and steal it. So unfortunately for Peril, did not get any to count right there. Kill Sharp gonna get knocked now. So 7 Sins is going to be in the hallway with a little bit of smoke. You can see Llama pushing through the little corridor right here, coming up on the other side, pre-firing as soon as he came around, and walking right into a grenade that his teammate threw. That was very unfortunate. So still getting that pre-fire action, hoping somebody walks into it. Llama should have no problems getting revive right now, unless Critical Force happens to push. But it looks like gonna get the revive with no problems right now. Let's see what everybody else is up to real quick. So you can see Team 22 right on top of Team 14 right now. Mr. Black is currently knocked. And out come the smoke. So Extreme going to be knocked directly in front of them. They are going to leave him standing. And I take that back. Izzy's going to thirst him with that Uzi. I don't know why some people underestimate the Uzi. With all of its attachments, that thing is nasty with 35 rounds. It will unload on you so quick, you really have no idea what hits you. And is Mr. R placing some shots on these guys? Let's switch over to him and see what he sees. So he is placing some shots over there with the M16 single shot with the 6 times. If I were him, I would be shooting those tires out of that Jeep right there. So let's go back down here with C4 and see if they have made any progress with 7 Sins. And it looks like 7 Sins has switched buildings now. They are in the actual school building now. They are peeking the corners, hoping these guys come out of the corridor right there. And we're going to go up here with TM once again as they rotate into Team 13. So McBadboy going to be knocking Andy. And I think that is Ryan. Just knocked one of the members from Critical Force at school. And you can see Thirsty Killers up there on the hill. Peril rotating behind them. Let's see what we can see from their view up there. And as you can see, Andy going to be knocked to the left-hand side. And Low Key is knocked as well. No Mercy getting knocked right there by Mr. Black with an M4. And 2 of the members from C4 going down. And that is, I believe, the 3rd one. Bubba taking down Rye Guy. And Zero is going to thirst him with the DP. And here comes Mr. R again with that single shot, M16 from distance. Gonna get the finish onto No Mercy. I do not think the last member of Thirsty Killers is going to be able to get to their 2 teammates at all. You can see Izzy thirsting one of them right there, and Low-Key is going to be behind the little concrete power line. Mr. R is rotating to the smaller buildings up the hill. And we are going to rotate to Team 18 and see how close they are to Team 11 right now. You can also see, is that Team 3 beside them? And yeah, that's going to be Kingsman. And Team 11 going to be those guys. So right now we are having an exchange between Kingsman and those guys. Scooby Drew getting knocked by Skrilla. And I take that back. Team 19 is third partying them. And Jag has the right idea to dip out of there. So you're going to have, I believe it is Zod by himself down inside the little shelter. I really doubt anybody is going to go down there. So let's switch to Flash, see what we can see from their view over here. So he is going to be inside the little shack. You can see Butters pushing up to the little hole opening to go downstairs. Jag going to get the knock on a Flash right now with the VSS. And Team 19 just patiently waiting for somebody to make a mistake so they can capitalize on it. You can see Jag and Maniac. They're going to be aggressively pushing up right now. Out come the nades, and I really thought that was going to have the distance. If it would have gone a little bit more to the left, it may have done some damage to the guys inside of that little shack. Butters going for the flank. Jag going to get knocked right there by Butters with that DP. So Butters is going to take Jag down. And you are also going to have the US team just across the street. Pexy is going to get knocked by Scooby Drew. And Maniac going to be low on health now too. So the Unknown Soldiers team shouldn't have any problems getting Pexy back up. Zero going to be knocking Scooby Drew with that DP now too. And right now, Kingsmen are going to be caught in the center of this. And Zero trying to play some shots onto, I believe it is Butters up there behind the hill. And Zod is gonna knock that guy, so I think he went downstairs and Zod just picked him up as he came through that door. And here comes the nade, so who is gonna come down first? Is it gonna be Flash or Butters? I would be smoking that thing as fast as possible. And let's check in with Zod. I really thought Butters was going to go downstairs. See how close these guys are to coming down. They really want to. You can see the shots just coming into the very top above the stairs. Did look like some did land on Flash. I have a feeling that is Team 19 getting these shots landed. The Unknown Soldiers team and Kingsmen are caught up between each other right now. The Unknown Soldiers team is in a vehicle and they are going to rotate away. You can see Kingsman landing a couple shots on them as they're driving away too. So they should safely get away. They are going to run into SSG at the top of the hill right here. So let's check in with them. Two of them going to be knocked out. It's going to be Muncher and Pexy. Bubba and Zero are going to continue driving. So that is going to reduce them in half. So Bubba and Zero going to make it to the little one-stories over there. You're still going to have Butters and Flash right there at the opening for that little shelter over there. Kingsmen still going to be in the same building they were earlier. The one member Thirsty Killers taking their time, going to be right there on the edge of zone. SSG going to be on the top of the hill right here. And now you can see Kingsman rotating. Let's go ahead and check in with Flash and Butters and see if they are placing any shots onto them. Mr. Black is going to take down Redmaw. And Telly is going to knock one of the members of the New England Whalers. So let's go over here and check in with these guys, see what's going down over here. The Machine trying to play some shots onto Kingsman as they rotate. And War Criminals trying to play some shots right here onto Team 22. In return, they're going to turn around and knock Drake. And then who is going to move in right in the center of these two teams? So you're going to have Kingsman over there behind the smoke. War Criminals is going to be in the little dips of these hills. And then you're going to have Team 19 up on the hill. So if Team 19 were to look in their direction, they may have the perfect shot over those little dune areas. And Llama gonna be knocking Flash. So Seven Sins trying to play some shots onto the guys from Team 19 right there. Let's go ahead and check in with him first person. Trying to shoot them with that BSS. And Snatch gonna take down Kojak. Caitlyn gonna turn around and knock Snatch in return. Kelly gonna take down Bomb. And then Snatch is going to take out Kojak. And now Jab's going down. Senny gonna take out Caitlyn. Llama gonna knock Flash. And Zod is gonna be taken out with a VSS. So a whole bunch of action all at the same time. Seven Sins now is gonna be knocked by one of the Kingsmen. Telly gonna be taken out. Bubba, not sure if Zero is still alive for that team or not. Playzone gonna be taking out the last member of Thirsty Killers. And here we go with the rotations. So Maniac gonna be pushing into Seven Sins. Gonna get the thirst onto him. And you can see the machine right here behind the concrete walls. Llama gonna be inside that one-story building. McBadboy pushing up, trying to get some shots. And that was unfortunate. He took some damage, which I believe was from one of his team's own frags. And he is going to be sandwiched. Mr. Black moving in from one side and McBadboy from the other. So really nothing he could do in that situation. So you're still going to have two members from the machine right there outside of the wall. You're going to have another two members from Kingsman back over by the dunes now. I believe. So you're still going to have 3 members for War Criminals. Butters, I believe, is the last one standing for those guys. And let's go ahead and switch up here to War Criminals and see if they spot Lucid up there. So Spooky gonna take down Zero, and that is gonna give us 23 more people in our first round. And Chewy gonna get knocked right there by Swift. Swift in return gonna get knocked almost instantly, which is just going to leave, I believe it is just Lucid for Team 25. No, Marlin gonna be up there as well. And Lucid is gonna get knocked by Drake. C-Dub gonna get knocked by Marlin. And Marlin looks to be reviving Swift right now. So Snakeman going to be taking down Telly and Cindy right there. Butter's going to be taken out by the play zone. Josh is going to eliminate one of the members from Kingsman. I believe that is going to be the last member for them. Actually, no, Maniac is. And his other teammate just got taken out by the play zone. So Maniac moving in. Right there behind Izzy. Going to take Izzy out. But I believe that is Mr. Black is going to take Maniac almost instantly as soon as takes out his teammate. So Drake popping smoke to give himself a little bit of cover up there against SSG. And you're going to have 3 members still standing for Team 19. And I believe that is one of the most wanted teams. We're going to have 2 of the teams for them playing tonight. Mr. Black going to get knocked right there by Rain with that Mini 14. And gonna thirst him now too. So Ching Chong is gonna knock Marlin up there on the hill. So McBadboy is going to try to take on Josh and Rain right here by himself. Pushing up pretty quickly. Let's see if he can get to him before he gets the revive. And Josh is going to take him down. So up on the hill, you can see Snakeman, Ching Chong, and I think it is Negus going to be very close to Skrilla. Let's go ahead and check in first person, see what we can see. And Car going to be very, very close to him. He's going to get knocked in the back right there by Ching Chong. And going to move in for the thirst right there by Snakeman. So Marlin going to be knocked. Can Swift get over there to get his teammate back up to make it a little easier on them? Numbers definitely a very big help in the last circle. Josh and Rain going to be the last ones for Team 19. Marlin's going to go out right there, so it is just going to be Swift. Then you're going to have 3 members for Team 8 still standing too. So you can see Snakeman pushing down right there to the rocks. Very close to Rain. And let's see what he does. And you can see some shots coming down the hill from Ching Chong. Going to be knocking Rain. And is going to turn around and thirst him. Josh going to lay down to avoid some of these shots right there by Snakeman. And can he heal quick enough to try to save himself? And here comes the nade. And he is going to move out of the way just in time to get away from that one. Let's see if Swift can third party this team. Let's see what we can see from Swift's angle up there. And he doesn't see anybody at the moment. And here comes what I think is going to be our last zone. Swift going to be knocking Josh right there with the M4. So now it's just going to be Swift versus 3 of the members from Team 8. And that is going to be the end of round number 1. So good job right there to Negus, Snakeman, Ching Chong, and bruh, I can't even pronounce your name at all. So I'm just going to say very good job to SV on that one. And they're going to have 9 kills for our first round. So first place is going to be SV, second place is going to be SSG, third place is going to be one of the most wanted teams, fourth is going to be War Criminals, fifth, The Machine, sixth is Kingsman, and seventh is going to be Silent Mercenaries. Alright guys, so give me a couple minutes, going to go ahead and take some endgame pictures for points totals for the end, and then we will go ahead and get the lobby open for round number 2. And then from there, it'll be about 10 minutes for the next round to start. So bear with us. We'll have some games in the chat for you guys. And hope to keep all of you in here, get the chat popping as much as possible. And I do appreciate every single follow. If you haven't already, please hit that button in the top right-hand corner, depending on what you're watching. We are broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Omlet, and Nemo TV. So I definitely appreciate whatever platform you are watching. Whatever helps us grow, I definitely appreciate it. Alright guys, we're actually going to start this one a minute early. Lobby's full with 100 people. I believe this is the first time everybody has been in early. So I'm not really sure how to describe how good it feels to actually have everybody on the same page for once. Like, that is absolutely fucking amazing. I wish it could happen like that for absolutely every game. Alright, so let's see what our plane line's gonna be for round number 2. So we got Earl with the crazy plane skin. We're gonna go all the way from George Pool all the way down to Novo. So we're gonna go from crates to crates. Would actually love to see something go down in Novo this round too. So once again, we're gonna see two teams go to Zakari. And that is going to be JXP and Team 4. Once we get a little bit farther down, we can see who exactly that team is. Like I said earlier, I'm only working with one monitor. Hopefully, once I start getting donations and bits and all that good stuff, I can actually afford to upgrade my stream just a little bit more than it is. But I would have to say, from all the other ones I have seen, mine does look a little bit cleaner. So War Criminal is going to drop here again. I believe last round they took XLR8 out right here in these red story buildings. Jesus, we have a ton of people on the western side of the map. And looks like 4 or 5 teams over here in Rosshawk. So you have Team 2, 25, and no, only 3 teams, so my bad. Let's see who we got chilling. So you got XLR8, SSG, and Team 21, and that's KPG. So SSG getting rather close to XLR8 right here. And some shots going to be let out. Does not look like anything has landed. Scooter going to be fairly close to Marlin over there. You can see Jay, Hades, and I think that's Barbie pushing all together as one towards Unruly. So Tear going to be knocked right now. Unruly moving down to that red 1 story. Try to get the revive on his teammate. And I believe that was one of the KPG guys across the street getting the knock onto Tear. So XLR8 moving very well as a team. You can tell that they definitely practiced together to be moving like that. So Scooter going to be knocked right there by Marlin, and he is going to get the thirst onto him. So Mikey is moving across the street now. He is going to be in the red stories, or sorry, red 2 story right there. Looks like one of the XLR8 members just a little bit low on health, nothing too serious. Might have just been a little bit of fall damage. I don't think any bullets hit him. Chewy getting knocked right there by Telly. And Hades is going to get the knock onto Tear. So, looks like they are gonna push. Let's go ahead and get the first person view on Jay. He's gonna be rocking that Scorpion. Swift trying to play some shots as he's rotating, trying to get the finish onto Tear. And Hades gonna push in and is gonna go for the finish onto his knock. Unruly getting a little bit of damage from Jay and that Scorpion right there. Swift, not too close. Tear may make it across the street inside to get revived. And gonna be finished right there by Jay. Prez gonna get the knock onto Marlin as well. And you can see, definitely trying to thirst. And Marlin is now gonna be eliminated too. Swift taking a couple bullets, nothing too serious. Snatch gonna get the nade kill onto Chewy. Sendy gonna get the knock onto C-Dub with the Uzi. And Snatch gonna get the finish onto him. And from what I can tell, War Criminal should have one member still standing. Alucard gonna take AKM down with a nade and gonna finish him with a nade. See what everyone else is up to, and I believe that should be it for SSG. So now it is going to be KPG versus Accelerate over here in Raws. How many members they still got standing? I think it was, yeah, so they're going to have 3. Scooter was eliminated by Marlin, I believe. So let's see what else we can get into. We're going to have 2 teams, military base. They are not too close together. You're going to have war over there at Novo Crates. And you're going to have 3 teams over here in North George. It looks like Team Synergy. Who else? United Front. And who was the other one over here? And I believe that is going to be the other most wanted team. So Redma, a little bit low on health as well as Rain. Striker getting some bullets landed in his area, nothing on him yet. Aries going to get the knock on to Blossom. Frenzy going to get the knock on to Caitlyn. Raiden going to get the finish on to Blossom. Let's go over here with Team 22. Check in with the machine. And map lied to me. Nobody right there. So let's go ahead and switch to Kelvin. See how close he is to Team 19. Team 12 not too far away from them either. And looks like they are gonna back off from right here. So Prez gonna take Hades out of round number 2. Let's see if we can go back to Roz and see what's going on over there. So Mikey gonna heal up about 3 to 4 shots, but he's back to full health now. You can see Jay gonna get knocked right there. Mikey gonna get knocked. Silent's gonna take on Birds. Bird is gonna knock Silent. Prez has Birds to about 2 to 3 shots. And XLRA is going to be eliminated from round number 2. So very good job to KPG right there. Yeah, should have no problems reviving both of his teammates, so they will move on farther in our second round. Let's see what everybody's up to. Silent Mercenaries has moved all the way south. Team 5, 7 Sins, rotating towards the Rozhawk area right now. You're also going to have Team 6 not too far away from them either. And it does kind of look like Critical Force is moving in on that area now too. Let's go over here and check in with Team 15. They're going to be rotating right by Team 8 right now. And here come a couple shots landing in their area. Nothing really happening. Everybody is pretty good on health, so we're going to go ahead and rotate to somebody else. Check in with Team 6 over here. Let's check in with Peril. One of the members from Team 5, Clout, going to be directly in front of him, right there behind that dune. And he's going to hop in a car and rotate himself. Let's go ahead and see what some other people are up to. And Clout has got out of that vehicle, got on a different angle on this team, so let's go ahead and check back in with them and see what's going on. Reaper going to be running over Llama. Zod going to be taking down Cynical. And War has rotated across the bridge, so Zod is going to be knocked. Llama going to be taken out of this one. And War Team 1 has regrouped all together. So let's see what's going on now. So Team 18 still gonna be in the blue zone. We're gonna be rotating through. They're about to break in. So from what I can tell, it looks like those guys are gonna be bridge camping right there. So I wonder if Silent Mercenaries is gonna hop in a boat or try to swim across. It does look like one of them is in a boat right now. Still going to have Team 12 and Team 19 up here. I'm going to go ahead and check in with them real quick, see how close they are together. Scylla going to throw a nade, going to get it right through the window. You're going to see JXP rotating in. And Rain going to be coming back to his teammate. One of the members, I believe that is Tweed, going to be knocked. Bobman going to get the revive on him pretty quickly. And Rain is going to be just outside of this building. So Scylla is right there against one of the members from Team 12. And gonna be in the corner and gonna get knocked right there by Redma and Scylla together. So Rain is basically gonna try to take on Tweed and Bobman right here, waiting for one of them to make a mistake, drop out of here, and Redma gonna get knocked right there. They were trying to get a different angle, shoot them through these windows as they're rotating around upstairs. And you can see Rain trying to play some shots as he's peeking that window. A nade right now would probably be deadly. So, gonna be rotating back, gonna get the revive onto Redma right there. Rain gonna rotate around to the other two-story building. And Bobman gonna get knocked right there. Playzone gonna take down Unplug. And this is just going to leave Tweed by himself. And that is going to be it for Team Synergy, I believe. Alright, so let's go down here with Team 14 now. Going to be a couple of players from Odd Gamers. Gonna see some shots just off to the south from Thirsty Killers. One of their members is gonna be knocked right now. Gonna see those guys moving in just on the hill behind them. And when I play War, it seems like Quarry is probably the #1 thing I play in it. I don't know why. It seems to always put me into Quarry with sniper rifles. Which is actually a lot more fun than you think it is. A lot of these dudes cannot shoot a sniper rifle worth shit. So it's just a bunch of dudes hopping around like fucking rabbits missing a whole bunch of shots. So Thirsty Killer is going to get their guy back up. It's going to be a 4v2. Otto J has already been eliminated from the second round. Let's go ahead and check in with Team 10 right now. Team 24 JXP going to be rotating by. I doubt they're going to land anything that far away. Just going to have 2 members standing on their team at the moment. And Team 14 and Team 13 finally going to be battling out. Let's go back to them. So Thirsty Killer's still going to be up the hill. Looks like Maryland did have some shots landed. And going to heal themselves up. And what are they going to do right here? So it is just going to be Maryland. So one of them has been eliminated. That was Ski Gods. If I were them, I would probably go lay in the grass some more. Try to get some ranking points. I can hear another vehicle that is going to be Reaper rotating behind. Trasher gonna knock Snatched. Let's go over here with War and Seven Sins. And Seven Sins trying to play some shots on them as they rotate by. War is only down one of their members. All of the people for Team 5 still standing. You're going to see Team 8 up on the hill, not too far away. Zero is going to get knocked. Kingsman just off in the distance. Uli going to be using the rooftops to get vantage points, see how far away these guys are from each other. Let's go ahead and check in with Bubba over here, see what's going on between them and Team 6 right now. So Zero is going to be knocked, and it looks like Muncher's going to go for the revive. Earl is moving in pretty quickly from what I can see right here. And now Muncher and Pixie are going to be knocked. Lucid went for the flank and got one of them. And now Zero is going to be knocked as well. And that is going to be it for Team 9. So you can see everybody hopping in vehicles, speeding over to this next zone. So you're still going to have Critical Force in the blue zone right now. Going to check back over here with... Nope, that's going to be it for, I believe, Maryland. So going to go over here with the machine, see what's going down between them and team number 1. Checking in right now with McBadboy. You can see one of the members from Silent Mercenaries, which is Runner, going to be knocked right there in the field. McBadboy going to be landing some shots onto Kid right there with that DP. And SB is taking on Kingsman right now. Reaper going to be taking down McBadboy with a single shot, which is going to leave Frenzy by himself. And that is going to be it for the machine. So, and McBadboy is going to get a kill after he dies, too. So let's check back over here with War. You can see Team 15 has rotated towards them. And it's actually going to be two teams over there, so we're going to switch up. So it's going to be Kingsman and Team 15. And Spivey is going to be a one-shot. And here comes the nade through the window. And no damage going to be done right there. And Jag going to be throwing one through that open window. It's going to roll down the stairs. Does not cause anything. And down goes Raiden. So that's going to be two knocks right there by... If we stop moving, I may be able to pronounce his name if I can see it clearly. Spivey going to be jumping down, possibly get the revive. And he is going to finish off Azuki, which was, I believe, the one that knocked Raiden and... I can't even remember the other dude now. And Jag going to take down Spivey. So Kingsman going to move on a little bit farther in our second round. Unfortunately, it is just going to be up to Jag now. Switch up here with Team 19, right on top of Team 8. And let's see. Chong gonna get knocked right there. This is ridiculous. And where is the last standing guy? So he is going to be on the balcony right now. So let's see what this guy is capable of by himself. And going to be eliminated right there by Rain. So Team 19 is going to push very quickly and going to take them out. You're going to have United Front just on the opposite side of that hill right there. Not sure if they can see Team 19 through the open windows or not. You're also going to see KPG rotating. Took a little bit of damage from the zone. Looks like those guys are going to be eliminated by one of the most wanted teams. Go back up here with Team 19. And where is Team 23? That's the one that's back over here behind the hill. Other than that, Drake chilling in the water over there, as well as Jag. So let's go ahead and check in with him, see what he's doing. He's actually just on the edge of the water trying to play it safe. Not too sure what Drake's doing out there. Probably just trying to live as long as possible to get some points right here. Gonna go back and check on Kelvin right here. Redma gonna get the kill onto him, and that is going to be it for United Front. Gonna go ahead and check in with War real quick. They are not too far away from Team 24. And you can see Clout getting a knock right there onto Silent. Let's go over there with those guys, see what we can see from their angle. Look at all these vehicles making a wall for them to hide behind. I still remember once the Star Challenge was over, everybody was trying to do car barricades in open fields. Everybody, whenever they watch certain events, try to do some things that the pros are doing, try to adopt it as their own, see if it works for them. Rain going to be jumping off the motorcycle right there and is going to get knocked. The rest of Team 19 going to be rotating. I believe Thirsty Killer's over there up on the hill trying to place some shots down on him. And let's go ahead and check in with Scylla. Scylla is running up the hill directly into him. Not really a whole lot they could do in that situation. Sandwiched in between, I think it was like 3 teams right there. And Team 5 going to take out Most Wanted. So it looks like we are down to our last 20 people alive. You're going to have 7 Sins. War Team 1, Thirsty Killers. You're going to have Red Mob by himself. And you can just hear the crack of the Car 98s just off in the distance. Let's go ahead and see what Thirsty Killer sees from their angle on this one. I wonder what Red Mob can do by himself, though. No Mercy. Not looking in the direction of him at all. And let's go over here with Lucid, see what's going down over here. You can see 2 vehicles crashed into the tree right there. Drake's still out in the water. And the pre-fire action, trying to think somebody's coming up over the hill. You're going to have Telly over there on the hill. From what I could tell, looks like, no, Peril's going to get that one. So one of the members from Kingsman and War Criminal is still going to be alive, as well as Mac from 7 Sins. Clout going to be knocked right there. Yuli is going to be very separated from his teammate. And Peril going to be taken on, I believe that is Thirsty Killers. And Thirsty Killers is going to be eliminated from our second round right there. So Red Mod going to be back there by himself, still waiting for this zone shift to see where it goes. Was Yuli able to get Clout back up? As far as I can tell, it does look like it. You're going to have 2 members from War over there. Let's go ahead and check in with JXP, see what we can see from their view. Telly going to be taking a bunch of bullets to the back as he rotates towards his team. So now we are down to our last 12 guys. Peril going to get knocked right there by Clout, which I believe was with a nade if I saw it properly. And Telly trying to steal that kill, and it looks like he is going to be successful. And down goes Clout right there by Lucid. And Lucid is going to be knocked by, I believe it was Reaper. So JXP going to have to rotate towards the zone. As well as, where was that last guy at? It's going to be Jag back there. He's going to have to be very sneaky and going to take down Sendy. Gonna take quite a bit of zone damage though, so hopefully he's got a bunch of health. Game mode gonna turn around and eliminate him. And it does look like Tenacious and Lucid eliminated. Fuck, I can't remember who that shit was. So you're still gonna have 2 members from War still standing, 2 of the members from JXP. 2 members from Team 6, and Redma all by himself over here. And that one was just a little bit short. And I believe War is going to be pushing up right towards JXP right now. Kid going to get knocked. You can see Game Mode and Telly moving in. Telly about a couple shots. Telly going to get knocked right there. Reaper just spraying and praying, trying to get the last couple shots onto Game Mode. And Game Mode was able to get back up and heal himself. And Reaper is going to get the finish onto him. I believe that'll be 4th place for JXP. So now it's just going to come down to a single for War, a single for Team 19, and you have a duo for Team 6. So Team 6 does have the zone right now, so Redma and Reaper are going to have to rotate towards them. It's going to make it a little bit easier for them. You can see them landing some shots right there onto Reaper, and the play zone going to eliminate him. And now here comes the play zone on the back of Redma, and see what happens. You can see Lucid pushing to the outside of the zone right now. And trying to play some shots on him, and I believe Tenacious is going to take him out from round number 2. So good job to Tenacious, Earl, Lucid, and Peril to win our 2nd round with 17 kills. So that is crazy. Most Wanted is looking strong tonight. Alright guys, give us a couple minutes. We're going to take some endgame pictures once again. And once I finish this, I'll go ahead and release the room code and password for the next round. And hopefully be back with the same amount of people for round number 3 in hopefully about 10 minutes. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get round 3 underway. We're going to have, I believe it was 93 people this round. So I believe that's 7 shorter than last round. And I think I'm only going to have to penalize one team for signing up and not showing up this week. So that's not really too bad. Alright, so hopefully we get a bunch of action on stream just like last round. In about 20 seconds, we'll figure out what kind of playing line we have for our third and final round tonight. And I don't know if you guys heard me earlier, if you're watching the stream or not, but as usual, every single Wednesday, Omlet Arcade puts up tokens for first, second, and third place. And then Unknown Soldiers as a clan comes together and puts forth $40 to the team with the most kills at the end of 3 rounds. So these prizes are going to be the same every single week, which is going to be every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And like I said earlier, if you would like to be a part of these, all you have to do is join our Discord, submit a roster. I will open registration after scrims are done tonight, as soon as I finish scoring, which takes about 20 minutes. And then it does fill up pretty quickly, so if you would like to play in next week's, definitely look out for my ping, and we'll go from there. So good luck to everybody in our third and final round, and I hope to see a whole bunch of points put up this round to try to make it a little more even for the points totals at the very end. So we're going to have a plane line from Lipovka all the way towards Lake Quarry. You can see one of the teams right now heading up to Kameshki. It does look like there are 2 teams with them. It does kind of look like Team 12 is going to be split up just a little bit. Going to have a couple teams going Raz, couple to Naya. Have 2 over here at Pachinki. Haven't had a whole lot of Pachinki action going on tonight. Let's go ahead and check in with those guys. I love to get some Pachinki rooftop battles on stream. So please, guys, let me get some tonight. Nice outfit right there, Scooby Drew. So it is going to be those guys versus Most Wanted. So this is definitely going to be a very good battle in Pachinki. So if you guys do have any questions or comments, please refer them to my stream moderator, unless you would like to submit them to our Discord. I love to hear any kinds of questions or comments, any way I can make the stream just a little bit better for everybody to enjoy. It's pretty much what I'm here for, just to make everything more enjoyable for everybody else, and just all around make it a good time for people to come back week after week. So you can see those guys are spread out just a little bit. Peril's going to be moving in a little bit closer, as well as Tenacious. You're also going to see Lucid coming in not too far away from Flash, and Earl is going to be the farthest one away at the moment. So Godzilla going to be knocking one of the members from War Criminals. Every time I see WC pop up, I don't know why, but I always want to say wildcard. So Turd Fur gonna get dropped, which is gonna leave, I believe, Scooby Drew to push up towards him to try to go for the revive. Not sure if Most Wanted is just gonna use him as bait. Actually, Peril's gonna take that AK out and thirst him. Get themselves 15 points on the board already. Let's go ahead and switch somewhere else and see what's going on pretty quick. So Thirsty Killers not too far away from Team 4. Let's see who that one is. So that is War Criminals. So Kid going to be getting a knock on to Izzy. Let's go over here to George Pool. So I believe one of the members from those guys did get a knock on one of the most wanted members. Frenzy going to get a knock on to Phoenix. And right here we are going to have XLR8. And Team 25. We're also going to have a member from the New England Whalers for Team 16 over there. That's going to be Dabs. And Scooter is going to be just a little bit of ways from his teammate. Right now it is, I believe it's a 4v2. You're also going to have Exclusive just off in the distance as well. Oh man, still 88 people left and I need a drink. Alright guys, I'm going to try to talk for as long as possible without having to get up and step away from the stream. I should have got a drink during the break and I don't know, it just slipped my mind. I was bullshitting in the chat with people just having some fun. So Tenacious is going to be taking down Scrooby Drew, and I believe there was one more. So that should make it so Most Wanted controls Pachinki. Yep, so those guys have been eliminated from our third round. Let's see what everybody else is up to. We still have a bunch of people over there at South George. Other than that, you can see Team Synergy. Their players are going to be spread out in kind of like a triangle. Check in with the machine right here. You're going to see Team 7 somewhat close to them. And War trying to play some shots onto somebody. Let's go ahead and get the bird's eye view, see who they're trying to pop off on. It may have been Izzy on the rooftop right there. You can see Kid pushing forward, playing aggressive, and that's definitely what I love to see. I definitely do not condone camping by any means. If you have seen some of my prior streams, when I see somebody laying down in the grass and there are still a whole bunch of people alive, I tend to start saying some things. So Mr. Black is going to be right in the middle of this war team right now. And he is going to be inside the shack, peeking the doorway. And here comes Kid, going to be running by. Going to come right inside of here and is going to eliminate Mr. Black. I think he just had a shotgun and just hesitated for half a second. And unfortunately, that was his demise. So McBadboy and Izzy still going to be alive for their team. Let's see if they're the last two. And Frenzy as well. Frenzy's going to be just a little bit farther away from them. Just going to be across the street, not too far away. So XLR8 is having a battle with the team that we saw earlier that was somewhat close to them. And then let's go ahead and check in with Team 10 right now. Could not tell if they were rotating towards Critical Force, but it does look like they have stopped. Go ahead and nope. Couldn't switch over on that one. Let's go down here and see what's going on. So Muncher's going to be knocking Thunder, Pexy going to be knocked, and it is just going to be Muncher with half health right now. And that is going to be it for this Unknown Soldiers team. I am jealous that you have the rest of that M4 skin. I don't know why. I wanted that. I just don't have the things to finish off my gun. Let's go back up here with United Front. Let's see how close they are to Team 19. So they're going to be just across the street from, so we're going to go ahead and rotate to somebody else. So check in with Team 15 over here. Thought somebody was on them. It is just going to be Raiden and Spavi. So I'm going to rotate over here to Team 22 once again. So Team 13, one of the members is going to be right near two of them. And you can also see Thirsty Killers just off in the distance. McBadboy placing some shots right there onto Low Key. And can he get the finish before he crawls away? And he's going to do it. So me personally, not a fan of that gun at all. I would take an M16 all day over that thing. So Spoon is going to be in the farther one story. McBadboy going to be pushing up right now with Izzy. And you're still going to have War not too far behind them. Spoon going to be trying to rotate, get out of there, try to live a little bit longer in this third round to get his team some points. But if McBadboy and Izzy push up just a little bit faster, they will probably get some shots in his back. So you can see them causing a little bit of damage to Spoon right there, and Spoon has now been knocked. Let's see where his other teammates at. Check in with Spoon to see if he's still alive. So it's going to be Siska. And not too sure where they're at. And he's just stripping everything off of him. So that's a very nice thing to him to do for Izzy right there. And from what I can tell, it does look like that's Kid picking Izzy off from a distance. So that was quite a fucked up diversion on Spoon's part to get War a knock. Let's go back up here with the machine and see what's going on. So you can see Kid and who else was that over there? Kid and Phoenix just off in the distance. McBadboy is going to try to play some shots right there onto Reaper. And you can see Siska right there. And going to get the knock on a Reaper. Let's go ahead and check in. Rocking the Scar. Only got 14 bullets in the chamber right now. Going to get a kill for his team. So there's 15 points for Thirsty Killers. And gonna be pulling out the shotgun to try to get some close quarter combat kills. Popping some smokes, give himself just a little bit of cover. And then the rest of our team's pretty spread out. Let's go ahead and check in with Team 21 right here. So Most Wanted has run into them. They're going to have a knock right here onto Titan. And you can see bullets being exchanged with Silent, and here comes Lucid now. So Lucid going to be pushing in right there towards Peril, going to give his teammates some cover behind the vehicle. And I believe Earl just threw some smoke to give them a little bit of cover as well. And you're also going to have Critical Force placing some shots right there onto Team 21 now. And now I can hear another team rotating in. That is going to be Seven Sins right here on top of the hill. I wonder if they are going to try to move in because they hear the bullets. So Lucid is now back up. Peril was able to get him out of there in the car. Siska going to get another knock, this time onto Lickmong, and Kid is going to move in for the finish and eliminate Thirsty Killers from our third and final round. Let's check in with C4. They're trying to play some shots on Earl. That's the same thing I do when I drive. Let's check back in with Lucid and his teammates. So they're going to rotate over there towards Earl now, try to pick him up and get out of there. So you're still going to have McBadboy and I believe 3 of the members from War still alive up there in the blue zone. And let's go ahead and check in with Team 16 over here. They're somewhat close to Team 5. So Dabs is back up, going to be able to heal himself. And Seven Sins going to be on the hill to the south. So you can see Uli thought Caitlin was going to land some shots on him, but I think it was just a render glitch for me from spectator mode. And one of the members from SV going to be knocking one of the Silent Mercenary members. And that's going to be 3 knocks, and Imperil is going to go down. And I believe that may be it for Silent Mercenaries for our third round. So if any of you guys are watching the stream that haven't seen our Discord already, go ahead and join. All you have to do is hit !Discord. It'll pop up. Go ahead and hit the link. And we have a whole bunch of channels for you guys to enjoy. We have some Discord games, all different kinds of bots. And if you check out our partner section, you will see clans like Silent Mercenaries, like what I was just talking about. They happen to be one of our partners. We're going to have a bunch of information about each and every one of our partners, as well as a Discord link. So if you would like to go ahead and join their server as well as ours, a lot of these clans do host their own scrims, and we also have all of that advertised on our Discord as well. So you can look and see if you don't have something going on a certain day of the week. There are scrims out there, and they're pretty much going to be every day. So go ahead and join, give all these clans a follow, and get yourself in some of these scrims. I'm going to go ahead and check in with Team 21 now. And I believe Most Wanted, team number 6, is going to be right on top of them. So Prez going to be breaking out the nade and going to be throwing it up and over the roof. So he had a very nice high arc on that one. Silent going to get knocked right there by Lucid. And Mikey is going to take Lucid down with a nade. Harold trying to get the revive onto Lucid again. And now Seven Sins is gonna knock one of the members from the New England Whalers team. Earl gonna be pushing towards this two-story. Let's go ahead and get a little closer view on this one. And is he gonna go inside? No, he's gonna stay just on the outside. And he's gonna window look that one just a little bit. And you can also see Lucid trying to get his own view. In comes a nade from there. And let's go ahead and see if we can get some kind of view of where these guys are at. So Mikey going to be jumping out the window. Prez going to be knocking Lucid. Peril taking down Silent. And Peril is going to take Mikey down as well. And I believe that is just going to leave Prez, and Earl is going to take him out. So that is going to be it for KPG in our third round. Let's go over here with the New England Whalers. They're going to be battling Team 5 right now. So the only one up is going to be Dabs. Exclusive still alive, but is knocked. So Seven Sins. From what I can tell, it looks like 3 of their members still standing. And gonna rotate around the building and jump through the window. And that is gonna be it for Dabs. So right now we're gonna go ahead and check in with XLR8. They have 1 member missing from their team, and that is gonna be Jay. You can see a UAZ rotating through the field directly below them. And that is Critical Force on Team 17. You can see Barbie trying just to get a view of where they are rotating to. Let's go over here and check in with the Rye Guy. Artemis is currently knocked, as well as Swede. And let's see who they are taking on that just got 2 knocks. And Redma is going to rotate up directly behind them. Tweed going to get knocked right there. Rain and Skrilla taking some damage from Critical Force just up on the hill. Rain is about 1 or 2 shots. And is Scylla knocked right now? And that is going to be it for Rain. And I believe Zod got that one. Actually stole it from Critical Force. And Redma gonna get knocked. So Critical Force has hopped back in their UAZ and is gonna rotate. Let's see if they go right here towards Team 18 up on the hill. They are gonna drive directly next to them and keep going. So I can see Barbie from XLR8 just behind Team 18 right there. Let's go over here with Mac, and they are trying to play some shots onto that Critical Force team, stopping over there in the tree area. And now they may run into SSG on the same hill over there now too. Earl gonna get a kill onto one of the members from Kingsman. And let's go over there and check in with them. So you can see Peril is throwing a smoke in the back of the truck. And Com is going to be all by himself, I believe. Yep, just so he's going to be the last one for Team 3. So you're going to have Critical Force and SSG over on the hill. I definitely expect something to go on between them very shortly. And here you can see Tear and Unruly getting knocked. And Mac going to be moving in. Mac going to get the kill with Marlin right there. And I believe that is going to be it for Critical Force. So Peril is going to get knocked right there. Ching Chong is going to get blown up by Kid. So we're going to go down here and see what Odd Gamers can do against War. And pre-firing just a little bit, they're going to be going outside, and Kid's going to come around there just spraying and going to get him right in the back. SSG Marlin was able to get Tear back up, but unfortunately, I believe they did lose, I think, 2 of their members in that battle. Just off in the distance, you're going to see War Criminals. I believe Artemis and Ryguy going to be the last one standing for Team Synergy. And you can see, what is it, 2 guys left for Team 13. Or, sorry, Team 18. So now we also have JXP rotating. Let's go ahead and check in with them, see what they're going to be crawling through. How far is 7 Sins in front of these guys? So actually not too far from Snatch right now. Ryguy going to be taking down one of the members from... I wasn't even paying attention. I got sidetracked. So Accelerate going to be smoking themselves over there. 7 Sins smoking themselves right here as well. If JXP were to stand up right now, they would most likely eliminate 7 Sins from this round. So Calm going to get, I believe it was a kill over there with Most Wanted. And Devil going to be taking down Ryguy with a nade. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to catch what JXP is gonna do right here to 7 Sins. And you can see Snatch right there standing up just a little bit to get some kind of direction on where they're standing. If they were to cook a grenade right now, they could possibly get 3 to 4 kills. And Cloud's going to get knocked by Sandy. And here they go unloading on 7 Sins. So I believe that is going to be 3 knocks, and that is going to be it for 7 Sins. So very good job to JXP to wait on the perfect move on that one. Go ahead and check in with SSG. They have just rotated into Most Wanted. I believe there are still at least 3 people standing on their team, so it's going to be a 3v2. You can also see War moving in on the right-hand side. Going to be right there with Earl. Kid going to get knocked, so that's just going to leave Phoenix by himself. And yeah, it's just going to be Peril and Earl for Most Wanted. And Kid is going to take Earl out of this one, which is just going to leave Peril by himself. Kid does look like he should be able to get back to his teammate. Barbie going to get knocked over there, which I believe should just leave Birds by themselves. You're going to see Marlin hop in a vehicle right there, try to give them some cover. And Drake going to be knocked right there, and Thirst, which is just going to leave C-Dub by himself. You can see Spivey and Raiden moving in, trying to take down SSG right now. and they are going to be eliminated by JXP in the process. Marlin going to be knocked, is definitely going to get revived right there by Tear, and Peril going to take down C-Dub. JXP smoking the field, trying to get a little bit closer. Definitely not the best place to be in the open, but nades definitely help. Tear and Marlin going to be blowing up these vehicles so they can have some cover to hide behind. Not a bad strategy at all. Bird's going to be eliminated right there by the play zone, so I believe that is going to be it for XLR8 in our third round. So it's going to come down to Most Wanted, War, SSG, and JXP. So this is going to be our final 4 teams. Game mode going to get knocked right there by Marlin. Snatch going to knock Tear. And who's trying to throw some nades over here? And I believe that is Peril trying to throw them right through that water tower. Out comes some more smokes. And Telly gonna get a knock onto Phoenix. Gonna leave Kid still standing. And down goes Marlin by game mode. Peril gonna get the nade kill onto Phoenix. And Kid is going to be 3 or 4 shots. Tear gonna be pushing towards a building that Peril's chilling in. Marlin trying to get to the wall that Tear is behind. Try to get them back up to make it a little easier on themselves so it's not a single trying to win the game by themselves. Alright, here comes the zone, and is going to stop just dead short of Sendy and Game Mode over there in the warehouse. Game Mode very narrowly escaping that one. Snatch going to take down the last remaining member from War, and now it is down to our final 3 teams. JXP going to be rotating around the building, and they are going to sandwich the SSG team against the wall. And that is going to be it for Marlin, and I believe Terror's gone too, which is just going to be a 4v1. So let's see what Peril can do here. And Peril gonna get a knock right there onto Snatch. And he's just going back and forth between window to window. And here comes the team. And that is going to be it for Peril. Gonna be eliminated right there by Sandy. So very good job by JXP to win our third and final round of the night. So that's gonna be 10 kills for JXP. Peril alone is going to get 9 kills for Most Wanted. So that's going to be 13 for Most Wanted. And 8 kills for SSG. Jesus, Kid's going to get 10 kills. So War's going to get 11 kills in the third round. Alright everybody, thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream. In probably about 30 minutes, I'll go ahead and release the scores, and then I will open registration. Like I said earlier, I'll go ahead and tag everybody, and if you do want to sign up for next week's streams, I recommend that you wait the next 20-30 minutes to submit your roster. It does probably fill up in, I think, 24 hours, and we usually get about 40 teams that do register, so we have a bunch of standby teams. And if you haven't already, Like I said, you can do any of our social medias. It'll pop up right there in the chat. If you haven't joined our Discord already and you just happen to stumble across our streams, hit !Discord. You can go ahead and join, submit a roster if you'd like to join next week's Scrims. And if you haven't already, whatever social media platform you are watching on right now, please go ahead and give me a follow. Definitely appreciate that. Trying to make my streams grow, get a little bit more well known. And I would love to possibly get sponsored out of it so I can get some bigger and better prizes for you guys each and every week. And once again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next Tuesday for the Gator League Duo Tournament.